Only one strike, one answer left. You can clear the board.
Photos of dead bodies?
God, these billionaires are so out of touch. Oh my goodness! That's the monkey alarm! That means it's time for a new episode of The Monkey Box!
The Monkey Box is my mission to rank and review every monkey movie ever made. From random short cartoons to live-action scripted films, and maybe even some Jane Goodall documentaries. Lately I've been getting a lot of flack because I haven't been randomly choosing the films out of the Monkey Box like I used to at the beginning of this series. So today we're gonna bring it back.
"72 Hours with Africa's Last Monkey-Eating Tribe."
72 Hours with Africa's Last Monkey-Eating Tribe is a documentary about the Hadzabe tribe of northern Tanzania, a group of hunter-gatherers who live exactly like humans did in episode 1 of The History of Humanity. We're talking nomadic caveman kinda shit. This tribe has lived the same way for 50,000 years, and honestly, good for them. They looked at all the dumb shit humanity got into over the years, and they consistently, throughout the millennia, said, nah, fuck that shit, we're gonna keep doing this. And in some ways, that makes them more human than the rest of you. They don't gotta stress about where they are on their best friend's MySpace top 8. They get to fulfill the desires of our most basic instincts. Everything about the world we live in is unnatural to our carnal desires buried deep within. You were never meant to stare at an Excel spreadsheet for 8 hours while listening to shitty monkey reviews on YouTube. You were meant to spend every waking second scavenging the wilderness for food. In the same way your dog craves its ancestry as a wolf, humans all secretly desire a return to caveman days where men were the leaders who spent the day hunting, and women were responsible for cooking, tending to the home, and raising the children. A popular summary of this primal desire is this phrase, but in this case I figured it was wildly inappropriate. Unfortunately for our purposes, this documentary found its way into the Monkey Box because this group of people are desperate to eat anything they can find in the wilderness, and there just so happen to be a lot of monkeys in Africa. So, I'm not expecting too many banana shenanigans in the monkey hijinks section. As a guy who is half man, half monkey, I've got a bad feeling about this one. But I guess this is the Monkey Box's way of punishing me for neglecting it. There are approximately 15 seconds of living monkeys on screen. The rest of the film is about traveling to the middle of nowhere to find the tribe, learning about how they live, and most importantly, we see every single step in the monkey eating process, from cleaning the body to cooking the meat, and the American host even has a snack test. Right when they arrive at camp, a hunter shows up with a dead monkey. Now, they do show an extreme close-up, but honestly it's so disturbing that I wouldn't feel comfortable exposing it to my monkey-loving audience. I feel sick enough seeing the wide-angle shots. Does being dead count as monkey hijinks? In my opinion, only if the death was caused by a hilarious suicide.
Suicide is badass!
No.
And I don't speak Hijabian, so I don't know what the hunter is saying here, but I doubt he's reporting on a comedic monkey suicide. We then finally get footage of a living monkey, an actual genuine African monkey being as cute as possible, living its life to the fullest up in a tree. This beautiful nature footage lasts about 5 seconds until a hunter with a bow and arrow shoots and kills the monkey. Then we see the cooking process. They take knives and peel the monkey fur from the monkey skin, and then they drop the corpses directly on the fire. Jesus Christ. The torso of the monkey is then given to the women, who rip the skin off with their teeth and then chop the monkeys up into big meaty pieces. The meat is then cooked over a fire, barbecue style, or boiled. You can imagine a monkey movie scenario where a villain has trapped our hero monkey in a pot with the intention of cooking and eating him. And that is undeniably monkey hijinks. However, in a scripted narrative, part of that hijinks would be the monkey using his wit and skills to escape from the dire situation. But this is a documentary, a reflection of the real world. And in the real world, monkeys don't escape from the pot. They get eaten by the Hadzabe tribe. They then go on a baboon hunt, and we are treated to the remaining 10 seconds of living monkey footage. This time, there's a whole posse of baboons chilling out, maxing out, relaxing all cool on a boulder. And one monkey slowly climbs down a tree. And then there's the money shot. A family of monkeys at a watering hole, including a tiny baby monkey running around. And honestly, such wholesome monkey footage brings a tear to my eye. Most of the monkey movies I review on this channel feature a lone monkey living with humans. This is the rare time I get to see how my ancestors actually lived, before Hollywood began the humiliation rituals on my people, forcing them into poorly written comedy films with lame, repetitive monkey jokes where they work 19 hours a day wearing stupid costumes and performing dangerous stunts while surrounded by nothing but humans. Most monkey movies lack the sense of monkey community that reminds us all that there is hope for peace. At least, until an apex predator like humanity comes in with their bows and arrows. Despite the severe lack of actual monkey screen time, the little bits of real monkeys living their real lives in the way they always have since the dawn of the Homo were inspiring enough for me to say that in terms of monkey hijinks, this dark, depressing documentary gets a score of 2 out of 10 bananas. Will always have the watering hole. Does appearing in a documentary count as a performance? Some would argue the entire world is a stage and the faces we wear in public are performances incongruent with the true selves we harbor within. In whatever case, the 15 seconds of monkey footage we see here are indeed the most authentic monkey behavior we've witnessed thus far in the monkey box. So that has to be worth at least a banana. Unfortunately, according to ChatGPT, a corpse cannot give a performance in a film, and is instead classified as a prop, which means all the dead monkey scenes won't count for this section. So it brings me no joy in saying this, but due to a severe lack of screen time and a severe lack of being alive time, in terms of monkey performance, I'm giving this 1 out of 10 bananas. This is basically the only time I wish they would have used CGI monkeys instead of the real deal. As disgusted and horrified as I felt watching this documentary, the craftsmanship is undeniable. They got some amazing footage of an ancient culture and presented it objectively and respectfully. It's educational, it's funny, it's horrifying, and the host's open mind and willingness to try anything is inspirational.
It is a peculiar taste, incomparable to any other kind of protein I've had in my life. It's not all that pleasant. First of all, it's chewy. Kind of a bitter taste to it. It's a little bit earthy and a little bit wormy, for lack of a better word.
I just wish these people weren't roasting up my monkey brothers and sisters for lunch, but I guess that's their culture and I've got to respect it. Speaking of which, it was interesting to see the traditional gender roles being enforced. The tribe is obviously a patriarchy, and the men and women perform the duties that they've been expected to do for 50,000 years. And the types of people who get offended at that sort of thing can't even call it out, or they'll be labeled culturally insensitive and racist. So thankfully there aren't any liberal arts colleges within 1,000 miles of northern Tanzania. Thanks to a small group of people refusing to change or adapt to the ever-growing world around them, there's at least one place on the planet where humanity thrives under traditional values and systems that the rest of the world has abandoned. And I think that's beautiful. So shout out to the Hadzabe tribe. I know you're probably not gonna see this video, so I just wanna say, I hope those monkeys get revenge and kill all of you. In terms of overall movie quality, I'm giving this one 8 out of 10 bananas, giving it a final score of 11 out of 30, landing it in 8th place on our list. I guess it just goes to show, you can literally record people killing and eating monkeys, and it'll still be a better monkey movie than Bonzo Goes to College.